Now, everybody knows that if you've heard me present before, I get excited. I start talking too fast. I'm really going to concentrate on slowing it down tonight. And feel free to interrupt me if you have a question. I'm going to announce very exciting, substantial bonus for the leaderboard in April. And also some other bonuses. With what's happening right now, it's just extremely exciting for the company. The amount of commissions that we're paying out, and for those that don't know me, and we still have people coming in. Oh, it's almost 4. I'm going to get started in 1 minute. My name is Mark Samus, and I'm the founder of the company. But I just own half of it. The rest of it is all members, officers. It's I have this vision of having a company where the members own the company, and that's what we've done. And we have a lot of really, really good people. Hey, I see Susan there has got a football player. I wonder if that's current. Susan, how old's your son, and what position does he's number 10? He's probably quarterback.
Yeah, I have the video off just because I've got him actually in the kitchen doing homework. He running back. And Ben, do you play running back and what else? What? For football?
Running back, wide receiver, DB.
Running back, wide receiver, and DB. There you go.
DB, so he plays both ways.
He does, and he's deep in lacrosse season right now. But yeah, that's my new guy.
It's a really fun time in your life. I know my daughter, my wife, and I have 2 incredible daughters that play tennis, and we're just blessed. All those weekends traveling and spending time together, we're just really close, and it's really great. Okay, I'm going to get started, and I'm going to start the recording. And slow, please. And then, Bo, I won't be watching the
I got it. I'm watching it.
All right, thank you.
Recording in progress.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Mark Samus, the founder of Solveres, and I had this vision for the company about 12 years ago. Ran some beta tests, I hired some consultants to understand to really analyze the concept, and it was so well received. It was just we knew we had something, and it's taken several years, a lot of treasure, and a lot of time to get it to where it is now. But luckily, Solveres has been able to surround itself with these incredible 10 officers. They're all faith-based, we're all family people, and we just want to do the right thing. You'll know after listening to some of them tonight whether this is right for you. You don't have to intellectualize it. You can just, if it feels right, if you think there's a home for you here, then join us. It's an incredible group of people that are going somewhere together. And if you feel you have a future with this company, then we definitely want you to become part of our family. There's no barrier of entry. We've made it extremely affordable. The compensation plan that you're going to learn about tonight is designed for the big hitter, but also maybe a gal that wants to make a car payment that's raising 3 kids alone or a house payment. So we've got 2 comp plans within the comp plan. And as you're going to see, it's a winner for everybody. When you analyze a networking company, you want to make sure that the company is solid. Well, our company is debt-free. I formed the corporation 5 years ago. We're fully capitalized. We're right now in April, we're paying out over 100% in commissions of what comes in. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. We're on a membership drive that has been laid out by our CEO, Steve, to be at a couple 100,000 people here in 6 months. And with what's happening in the different solutions that we have, it's going to happen. It's really exciting. So the company is solid, but within the company is the infrastructure of the software engine that runs the company. And that was designed in 2013 by our CTO, who was actually a CEO of the company when they developed it. And it's run millions of transactions, hundreds of thousands of distributors, and never skipped a beat. So we're not trying to build a plane while we're flying it. Everything is in place. Then you look at the people involved. Who's making the decisions? Well, we're all accessible. The company is pretty small right now, a few thousand people, but we just recently launched, and we've had several 7-figure income earners join our company really recently. And February is kind of launching pad of where we're going to just explode this. And you'll see how that benefits everybody within the matrix and how it works in just a minute when I explain it. You have to believe in the product. Well, we don't have products to ship. That's what makes it so scalable. And they're all digital services. And we've negotiated the best deals with so many different companies that provide these services. You can't go to their website and get it for a better deal. That's what we've done. All our services are either unique, exclusive, or the absolute best value. We won't take it on. And we have a lot of people presenting solutions to us nearly daily. And unless there's a margin that makes it an extremely attractive deal for our membership, then we don't do it, because we're basically a membership with benefits, with an exceptional opportunity. Well, the last thing to look for when you're considering is this industry of network marketing. Now, most people believe that it works, but they believe that only a small percentage of people at the top that got in early are actually earning the substantial income. Well, that is what I missed when the network marketing company that I got involved in 1994. I missed the ground floor window opportunity. I missed it, and I was working really hard as the guys that were making $500,000 a month. I made a lot of money. I'm really comfortable with it, and the experience was fabulous. But I was in 4 years after they started here in the United States. That's not where you are right now. So I got to do something different for people so they can get in. And even people that join a couple of years from now will have a great opportunity. There is a little bit of first movers advantage for the people that are here listening tonight. So with that, I'm going to get right to it. And again, feel free to put your hand up, and I know Steve will monitor that and interrupt me if you have a question during the presentation. So here we go. And as I mentioned before, that I do have a situation, just giving you a heads up, that I have 4 incredible grandsons, all under 5 years old, and they're being extremely quiet right now. So let's hope that stays the case. All right. So in our first 2 videos, they talk quite a bit about, the first video is the video that talks about customers, retail commissions, free affiliates, free customers, and so forth. And then the next, and that's the why Solveres. And then the next video is join us. Let me just show you this real quick. And this is really simple. We have a system. This is the website. We have a system in place that you don't have to sell or convince. You just create interest and let our system do the heavy lifting. Here is a gal. She is fabulous. She came to us. She's a singer in Micah's church. Micah is our CTO. And you can tell she is absolutely fabulous in the energy. So she did this video. It's only 4 minutes. But I like to tell people, say, watch 2 videos and then come meet some of the people, and you'll know if you're interested or not. Now, the other video, and when you look at our website, we don't scream opportunity, networking, all that stuff. It's real professional. You have to go down here and kind of search it out. I'm going to click on the representative opportunity. Here's another video. It's 3 minutes where she talks about the opportunity and about joining us. So that's the first one. I'm going to delete that as I go. And like I mentioned, those first 2 videos are about the customers and so forth, retail commissions. But what the video that I'm shooting, that you're actually seeing, the rough draft of it tonight, is about building teams and earning substantial income now and creating residual income, freedom style, lifestyle, security. It's like exceptional return. It's like leaving a legacy. Well, that's what I talk about here a little bit tonight. Now, remember, we have a lot of solutions where people can dive in and earn income in other ways. We believe in multiple sources of income, but we also believe we're not worried about losing people in those areas, because my philosophy is, if you're going to keep the best, be the best and offer the best, and that's what we do. So there's 5 ways to earn. Let's go to them real quick. All of this is on the website under the compensation plan. So we have our purchases and subscription from customers and representatives. So we have a lot of retail commission. That's number 1. And like I mentioned, that was talked about in the first couple of videos. The second is when solution reps purchase a business package. Now, the business package is $189. And as a pro member, you can earn a $100 commission every time you sell one of those. So that's a very exciting retail commission. And then after we do that, we go to our 2-part dual compensation plan. This is what I was talking about. The reason you see David there is because I spin his magic. I've shared this Google Doc with him, and he's using this as a flow to create the video like those first two that I hope you've seen or you're going to watch. Well, let's talk about the unilevel first, and I'll go through these. Okay, so there's the coded match. Listen to this. So if I bring somebody in and they earn $10,000, I'm going to get a 20% matching bonus within the matrix. Same thing within the unilevel. I'm going to explain these matrix and unilevel in just a minute, but a coded, that means it can go, our commission structure goes 12 levels deep. Don't worry about if I'm going fast on this, because I'm going to show you all this in charts in just a moment. But the neat thing about a coded bonus is that person is coded to you, whether they're on the 12th level or the 100th level, you get 20% of what they earn. Check match bonuses. And then we have the sales, number 5, we have the sales of our services and solutions. Now the general rule is 30, 30, 30, 10. And what that means is if you were to sell a package of one of our solutions, you as a procuring member would receive 30%. The other 30% would go down in 12 levels deep into the organization, the commission structure. Then the third 30% goes to Solveres. And the other 10% we put aside for miscellaneous, because if you bring us a solution that works, then you're going to get overrides every time. And this is happening right now. People are earning nice overrides because they brought us a solution that worked. Or I'm going to close that one. So now here's our unilevel. Let me explain this now. The unilevel, you can go as wide as you want. Every person you sponsor stays in your front line. That's huge income. I'm going to show you in a minute as it plays out. That's for the big hitters that can sponsor 20, 30 people or 100 people. Like several people that have recently joined us have sponsored well over 100 people. So that's for the exceptionally large income at unilevel. The matrix on the right, that's more for people getting help from spillage. Let me explain that. So you can only have 3 people actually in your front line. Unlike the unilevel, you go as wide as you want. But those 3 people are the only you can have in your front line. So the 4th person that you sponsor, or if somebody up above sponsors somebody, that's going to fall underneath those 3 people. I'm going to show you that in just a minute in the matrix graph. But anyway, so that's called spillage, spillover. And so you have people spilling underneath you. It's happening right now where people are earning really nice commissions on spillage. So that's the 2 there, the unilevel and the matrix. And one thing I really want people I want to stress is there's no selling or convincing. Your job is just to create interest with those videos, impart a little vision, and invite them to one of our events. So we have 3 events a week, Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday. So let's go on. Let me show you what a unilevel looks like. This is somebody's back office. And this person's actually sponsored quite a few people that you can see here. Well, the ones that are in green have actually sponsored other people. Well, let's go with Bill here. I'm going to click on Bill. This is underneath Bo. So let's go under Bill here. So now it kind of takes it over left so you can see how many people are in Bill's front line. So I scroll down here and you can see the ones in green are the ones that are sponsoring people. I'm going to click on Jerry here. Now you're going to see everybody in Jerry's front level. So this is going as wide as you want. Let's go down a little bit. And there's Jane. She's a real contributor to the organization. There's Dr. Gammett. Let's go down here. Oh, and let's go down here and show you somebody else that he sponsored. This is really exciting. It's there's Dennis. Oh my God. Hang on a second.
Hey, Mark.
Yes.
You closed up Jerry Road. Open up Jerry Road again.
Yeah, I was going back to do that. Thank you, Bo.
There you go.
All right, so Jerry's claim to fame here is sponsoring some good people. But here's Marissa. I'm going to click on her. You're not going to believe what she has done.
Now click on her again. You just closed it. Click on Marissa again. There you go.
Look at it. See, that's the neat thing about this. I'm always learning also. So we scroll down a little bit. Here's Charles Whitnell. He's a 7-figure income earner that a lot of us have met because he comes onto the trainings to help out. He's clearing his schedule to go full-time in April. This person has been at the very top of 3 different networking companies. He's shared the stage with Tony Robinson, Lou Holtz. There's so many other incredible people that he's bringing to the table. It's very, very exciting. Then we scroll down a little bit, we'll see Sean. Now, Sean told me about 6 months ago, he said, Mark, I'm a recruiting machine. I don't need your help. I will recruit so many people. Well, he has. He's recruited a couple of insurance agents that brought on dozens of insurance agents, and that's really exciting for him with our senior solution and our final expense program. So let's go down and see somebody else here. There's Bruce Weitzel. Get this. Now, Bruce Weitzel is an insurance agent. In the business that he wrote in December for our final expense program, he earned a commission of over $10,500. Because Marissa sponsored him, she earned a substantial amount. I mean, just incredible. You sponsor one good insurance agent that gets after this and catches a vision, it can be a substantial amount of revenue. There's Bruce Davis, our VP of insurance that actually put this whole thing together for our final expense. He monitors everything that happens there. He's just brilliant. Here's Charles Nicholson. Charles is currently a 7-figure income earner in a travel program. He just couldn't say no to Solveres. So he's really excited about what we're doing. I could go through a bunch of these others, but that's enough on that. I just want to give you a feeling that, remember, all of these people that in Marissa's front line, she sponsors people, their front line, it fills up, it goes wide, and it's really huge. Let's go back. Okay, I'm going to get to this in a minute. I want to talk about the matrix. So let me show you okay, that's the unit level. Here's the matrix. Here's what it looks like. Now, here's Bo, and he has one person. I'll go way over here, and I need to make my screen a little smaller. Hang on a second. There we go. So there's Bo. Go over here. There's his front line. There's his front line. And let's just go over here for a minute. Bill Shaw is an important, a lot of those people I showed you in Marissa's organization, they are member owners. They're called angels. Well, so is Bill Shaw. And so here's Bo. Here's Bill. Well, here's Bill Sweeney, the one I just showed you that sponsored Marissa's in her group. Well, here's how it works. Because Bo didn't know Bill Sweeney. But he fell, he's spillage, he fell underneath this organization. And you can see on his third level, he still has some slots to fill, but it's going deep already. In fact, I'm going to show you. When I click on Bill, I'll click on Jerry. That's who Marissa sponsored. There's so many other stories like that. And hold on a second, please. For some reason that timed out. So I'm going to go back up to here and click on Matrix. We'll get another Matrix up here. Be surprised if all of these did that. Hang on a second. Let's go to account. This is important. I have to show you this. So these timed out. So I'm going to log in here. Bring up another one. Hang with me a minute. I'll go ahead and come back to this. I'm going to go down here and show you this matrix here just a second. Isn't this great? I'm actually going to admin. You're seeing now the back office for all the officers that go into admin. I'm pulling this up again. Put in Bo, click on it. There's Bo Weidman. Click on Bo, click enter. Log into his back office. There's his back office. There's so much great information here. Now we'll click on the matrix. Now, here we go. So there's Bo. There's his 3 frontline people. I already explained about how William Sweeney fell here. Let's click on Jerry Rhodes. That's going to now put Jerry at the top when I clicked on him. Here's Marissa. Now, here's some of the people I talked about. There is Bruce Weitzel, insurance agent. Bobby doesn't know him, but it happened to fall underneath here. There's Bruce Davis. Chad doesn't know Bruce. There's Jack Bosman right here. Charles, the other 7-figure income here, fell underneath Jack. So you can see that the sooner you get in, the better. When these start filling up, it goes wide very, very quickly. I'll get to this in just a minute. All right. So right now we have, and if there's any questions about any of that, and you can really manage that matrix too. I'll show you. Let's say that. Let's go. You click here. You can go right back up to the top. And let's say you have somebody you want to help that's a little bit down deeper. So you can search. You can put their name in right here. I'll put in Marissa. There, Marissa Hughes populated. Now some of you are wishing I would talk faster. There's Marissa Hughes. So if I click on it here, you'll see that she'll come right to the top. That way you don't, if you have somebody on your 8th or 9th level, you don't have to scroll down and try to find them. That's a great feature that we put in there. Let me go back here. Now, right now we have a lot of managers, a lot of district managers, but we don't have any regional managers. Let me explain what that means in just a minute. So the first member, and we're all members are SRs, they are solution representatives. The first solution representative to reach the regional manager is going to get a $500 commission. VP, $1,000. President, $2,500. To get the top is $5,000, and that'll be happening very, very soon. We'll have 50 managers and 30 district managers in no time at all. So now let me go back to the compensation plan. And this is the easiest thing you can read through and understand. And that's the way we've set it up. So we do have exciting recognition and leadership marks that you hit. Right here is the member, and here's the district, and then we have the regional, and all of these right here. And I'm going to show you the significance of this right here. So here's just the top 4. So when you enroll, you're a member. When you only sponsors, we've made this so easy. I remember in the network marketing company I was involved in, they made it very difficult to climb up these leadership ranks. We're making it very easy. Just sponsor 3 people and you'll be at the first level manager. Now, usually in networking, a third of the people that you bring in will actually do something. So let's say to get to the next level district, you sponsor 6 people, and 3 of those will become managers. Regional right here, you sponsor 9, and 3 of those will become district. We have made this extremely easy to be paid 9 levels deep. Now, let me show you what that means to be paid 9 levels deep. I'm going to go to, this is the matrix. I'm going to go to the matrix. Here we are. So level 1, and this is from, this dollar is from the monthly $29 that people pay. And get this, we pay $1 to the matrix 12 levels deep, that's $12, and $1 in the unilevel 12 levels deep, that's another $12. So of the $29 that comes in, we pay out $24 in this. Well, let's go down and look at what happens when this matrix fills up at the 9th level. That's a substantial monthly residual income right there. But this is just from the matrix. Now in the unilevel, if somebody only went 3 wide, it would double. But as we know, most of them are not going 3 wide. So the income at this 9th level is going to be considerably higher in the unilevel than it is right here in the matrix. I keep having this in here, David Magic. I told his spin is magic, because when you watch those other 2 videos, you'll see how great he makes it interesting. You're on the edge of your seat. Of those videos are extremely exciting. So what I want to do is work with people that say, hey, Mark, I get it. I was kind of into Solveres, but now Solveres is into me. I want to do this. What do I need to do? Well, a leader will show you where you're going and how we're going to get there. And this is why we're doing it this way. So that's what we're doing. When I talked about no barrier of entry, let me explain this for a second. Any business person can afford $189. Any person can usually get together if they see the value. If I told you, hey, by the end of the day, I'll give you this 7 Series BMW if you can come up with $2,500. They see the value in that car. They will get the $2,500. Here, it's a no-brainer. So let's say that you're a pro member, SR, a solution representative, you sell one of these pro packages. And the pro package is just access to all our solutions and all the great deals. You earn a $100 commission. That's incredible. So the $189 that comes in, we pay out $100 instantly, goes into your e-wallet. You can have it usually in 2 days. And their sponsor receives $10, and their sponsor receives $5. Plus, $4 is paid out when somebody joins in both of them, in $2 each of the compensation plans, one in the unilevel and also in the matrix. So that's $4. So that's 12 levels, $48. That's paying out a lot of money. So, but over in April, so we're paying out over 100%. Let me show you how this works. So you got the $100. We're paying out 10 to that sponsor, 5 to the other sponsor, 48 in the matrix Neo level. That's 163. If you bring a guest to any of our weekly 3 meetings, in April, you receive a $25 bonus when they join. So let me talk to you a little bit about the leadership bonuses. And I'm going to show you that board here. Hopefully it didn't time out. Oh, good. So right now in the back office, these are the people that are on top of the leaderboard. Now look at Troy Scott. Troy and his partner, Paul, are both insurance agents. They've met with Steve, our CEO, several times, and they're strategizing also with Bruce. They're going to bring in 2,000 insurance agents over the next 45 days. That is just incredible. And that Sean Schaefer, he's the one that brought them in. Imagine you bring in a couple of insurance agents that get after this program, and it's exciting. So let's say at the end of April, the people that are in these top 5 positions, this is what it looks like. First place gets $500, and it goes down each level after that. So we pay in the top 5. The only thing you have to do is sell 4 packages in an entire month to get that $500. Let me give you kind of the $1,000 example. Sell the 4 packages. That's $400. Where you get $100 each one. Remember the bonus, $25 for each one. That's that equals 100. So that's 500 plus first place is 500. So I believe that we make it so easy for people to earn tremendous commissions. Hey, the other day I approved. We paid out well over 13,000 in one day. A few days later, we paid out over 7,000. And people don't even know about Solveres right now. And that's why I encourage you over the next year or two to do something with this. You don't want to look back when we're a household name and think, I knew about Solveres early in 23, but I didn't do anything about it. And that's what I don't want you to miss here. So it's all about taking the action and being accountable to somebody. Everybody does if you just did one thing every day. Let's say you just took 10 minutes every day and just did one thing, you could earn that $1,000. But then the exciting thing is what you're setting up in the future. And now I don't mean just for your residual income or for your comfortable retirement. I'm talking about a legacy that you leave to your family. So with that, I'm going to open it up for questions and see where we go. Wait, I'll tell you what, until I see a hand come up on that, I want to introduce just a couple of people real quick. And then I'm going to start with our CEO. Steve, would you please unmute? And what in the world, what did you see? Why did you get involved with Solveres?
It's funny you asked that. I was actually involved with another networking marketing company, and they had very, very well known. Everybody here probably has heard of it, but they had very limited products and services. And when I was looking at Solveres, I had a real estate background, so I saw what you were doing with real estate, Mark, and thought, this is so unique. And then, so I got involved, and that was pretty much the only one you had. You had a couple other little items. But then over the months and a couple of years now, I guess, we've added so many solutions that there's really no other network marketing company that is doing anything anywhere close to what we're doing. So the fact that it's small right now is really good. It's allowed us to be flexible and nimble, I like to say, and do things and create and innovate a lot of things. So I just look at this and it's confirmed by, everybody I talk to on a daily basis, Mark, whether they've been in network marketing and they're already high level earners, or somebody just kind of looking at the opportunity, they go, wow, this is really, really different, really unique, and just the potential it has. And then I will tell you the one big thing that I hear over and over and over again is the culture and the people that are involved. So, the money is great. The potential is great. The fact that you can earn a good residual monthly income and build a legacy, but also being able to interact and work with people of a very high caliber, character, heartfelt, as Dusty would say, individuals, just makes it even more fun.
He mentioned real estate. That's really exactly how it started because that's my background. But we just finished the programming on this real estate bank capturing future market share. You're not going to believe what our realty advisors are, what's going to happen in April. Every member that joins is assigned a realty advisor, a realtor, mortgage broker, or an appraiser. And I understand the appraisal industry really well because I was the VP of revenue for the largest appraisal company in the country. And what appraisers want is not to work for an appraisal management company and earn like $300 when they do an appraisal. They want non-lender work, divorces, estate planning, so many things where they can earn quite a bit of money. I see Bill Shaw shaking his head. He owns the largest appraisal company in the 5 boroughs of New York. And he recently brought in a solution that we immediately got to know the owner and signed up Bank Breezy, which is probably on the website right now. But he brought in a great solution, which you'll get an override for, and everybody deserves that. But back to real estate. Imagine all the members that are assigned a realtor and a mortgage broker and an appraiser. I've seen this when I did my beta test, you guys. I was flying around the country every week to different cities because it was growing so fast. And I'd have 100 people at my luncheons, and they were full with people. And people were closing deals. They were closing mortgages. It was just all real estate when I started the company. Then I met some other people, and boy, did it expanded to vendors, and now it's expanded to so many exciting solutions. But real estate's how it started. And oh my goodness, with insurance, and when we do this real estate thing, and we signed up about 100 insurance agents in the last 45 days. We'll probably bring in a couple of thousand in the next 45 days, insurance agents, but we'll bring in probably 10,000 realtors. When realtors through our nonprofit program realize what's happening here, and my hat's off to a couple of people that have really taken charge on this. Our VP of Real Estate, Bo, just this guy, I'm telling you, he has won awards. He's a national speaker. He has more credentials than anybody in the country with real estate. And he's partnered up with Deborah to promote. He thought I was going to ask him to speak. He partnered up with Deborah to run our nonprofit launch program. And I want to hear from both of them. Just briefly, I'm going to start with you, Bo. Bo, what in the world? Why did you get back involved in network marketing?
Well, I was one of those guys that said I was never, ever, never, ever going to do network marketing again. And then a guy named Gary put you and I together, and I saw the real estate part. So I said, well, okay, I could see this. Boy, we didn't have anything when we started in those days, Mark. We had nothing, but we were selling air. And we were selling an idea. We had a vision. And our vision that we had back then was pretty damn good. But I can't believe what it's evolved into, especially over the last year or so, or 6 months. It's been crazy.
Yeah,
we're going to a good place.
It's really fun, and they make the decisions. It was kind of neat. I joined them today in their program that they have for realtors that they're launching the nonprofit part of it. And keep in mind, I did a beta test program on this nonprofit program too, where the nonprofit doesn't cost them anything, doesn't cost the donor base anything. Realtors love it. That just means the donor base decides, say they sell or buy a house, 15% of the real estate commission is going to the nonprofit. And Deborah is instrumental, and she's made tremendous changes. Bill Shaw is on the advisory board to that. He's brought in great ideas. I learned some things joining that meeting today. Deborah, please tell us your church, your nonprofit that you approached, how did that go with using the Solveres nonprofit launch program?
Well, they're really excited about it, Mark, because it's unique. And it's different, and it's something that, they're simply bringing it to the parishioners, and parishioners buy and sell real estate all the time. That's just what people do. So for them to be able to know that they're going to have a portion donated back to their church is without anyone having to do anything. It's fantastic, because when you think about it, if you attend church on a regular basis, they're always doing some kind of fundraiser for something. This is the Easter coming up. There's the candy sales, the Easter this or that, the car wash, the youth group, the parking lot fund, the roof fund. There's always something that a church needs. That's just what it is. So being able to have an opportunity to not tap into people's pocketbooks anymore, but something that they're doing anyway, and it's not going to cost them any money, is very well received.
Yeah, and so when I did this test, I had a friend that sent his kids to a private school, a Central Catholic high school, and he got me in front of the board. I had actually went to 3 meetings in front of that board explaining the program. They jumped in right away. 5,000 donor base. Imagine if 5,000 donor base, only 10% of them agree to use our program. That's an additional $300,000. I mean, that's a lot of cookies and a bake sale, car washes. I mean, this is real for nonprofits, and how that explodes the membership. And we will have 45 days from now, we'll have nonprofits and realtors banging on our door to be part of this program. It's about capturing future market share. So realtors and mortgage brokers are getting business regardless of the interest rates, the climate, trends, whatever it is. And all we do when we assign one of our members, so it's a new client to a realty advisor, we just ask the realtor to go out and shake hands, develop the relationship, put them on their newsletter, and answer their questions. They're in their back pocket. Instead of paying 6% for one transaction, we believe you should pay 20% less for an ongoing years of service as a realty advisor. And that's the concept, and it's unique, and it's working, and it's really fun. So that's the real estate program and how I started. So thank you, Deborah, for sharing that. Marissa, since I showed a lot about your organization and how fast you're growing, and I know that here, my grandkids, and I know that you have thousands of dollars built up in your e-wallet. She doesn't take it all out once, thank her. No, I'm just kidding. So, but she's a real testimony of some of the a lot of the solutions that we already have. Share your experience with a few health perks and whatever you want to share. Marissa, you're muted. Please unmute. And you're one of our leaders, so please share about the testimonial.
Hello, everyone. Yes. I love the products. I mean the solutions that we have. I'm using the health perks for my dental, vision, and other things, and travel as well. And I'm also I just registered the health share program that we have, and it's really cool. The people, the customer support are also very good. If I have, they're very, very reachable, so it's good. Anything else? I can't think of that. But I'm very, very thankful to all my team. Sean is not here, but yeah, Carol, so we are in our team with Jack, and I appreciate the effort that we have for Solveres. I'm very happy and also looking forward to the event that if we ever have this year in Las Vegas. That'd be great. Yeah.
Well, thank you. And I'll tell you what, hopefully you can still hear me over grandkids, but she mentioned health perks. So health perks, you can get telemedicine and prescribe your treatment and prescription over the phone, and it's $17.95. And we negotiated a deal. We pay health perks $10.30. So there's a nice margin there for monthly for 12 levels deep in the program. I know that Marissa saved thousands on LASIK eye surgery also. And the health share, that's another program where health share is so much better than health insurance. There's a video you need to watch about it. It's an incredible program we brought on as a perk. But look at health perks. Health perks. Watch the 5-minute video that Brian does, the managing owner there. He talks about going to companies. If you go to a company and they use health perks, he does the heavy lifting. All you have to do is he gives you a script what to say to a business owner, then he comes in and sets it up. You get a business owner that has a few thousand employees, you can make $4,000 a month in residual income just on that employer providing health perks. Because it's really expensive to provide health insurance, but we provide really makes a lot of sense. So that's just one of them, health perks. Oh my goodness, I won't go into all the different solutions. Get another time for that. In fact, this Saturday, we're going to do a deep dive on Now site. So Steve, would you please unmute and talk a little bit about the value of being a pro member and what it costs and the value you get and what's going to happen on Saturday.
Sure. Yeah, we have a guest speaker on Saturday who is very proficient with NowSite. I met with him and was impressed with what he can do. So he can talk a lot about advanced features and how to use it, even better than I can. So he'll be there on Saturday to do a deep dive there. But the two different memberships we have the $29.95 Solutions Rep membership, and that essentially gives you, the back office. Our entire website becomes your website and your landing pages. But if you step up to the SR Pro, we created that one for people that are really looking to make this a business, not just kind of a hobby and share with their family and friends, but really grow it. And so what we've done is, and very much unlike other networking marketing companies, is we built the value of our pro membership to be kind of a no-brainer. And if you look at it, just being able to have a business along with that, the Solveres business along with the value of the pro membership, is a huge perk. So what we've done is we bundled it with a technology package, which includes a CRM, and this CRM is very robust. All the features that you'll need. You can replace your calendar link. You could replace your funnel builder. You can do phone calls right over the CRM, so you can have a list of prospects and just click away and start making phone calls out of there. You can build out all of your automations, and your automations can include emails that are automatically sent, text messages automatically sent, and ringless voicemail, or what they call drop voicemails. So if somebody signs up on your team, you can send out an automation and it leaves them a voicemail, so you don't have to necessarily have a long conversation, but you can welcome them to your team. So it's a great CRM. We've also paired up with another software piece called NowSite, which you're going to learn on Saturday. And we have an exclusive version on NowSite. So what it comes with, their basic package doesn't come with any leads. So if you went on their website, you'd pay $49.95 for NowSite, and you wouldn't have any leads. It's just the functionality. You have to put your own leads in it. Ours comes with a refillable 100 leads every month. Okay, so NowSite would be $50 without leads if you bought it from them. The CRM would be $97 if you were to buy it directly from the company. And then the third product we have is called Meetin, MEETN, and it's a virtual meeting platform like Zoom here, but it has a ton of other marketing tools. So Zoom, if you want additional tools, you're going to have to keep adding to your subscription, and you can easily pay a couple $100 to get all the tools that Meetin includes. If you want to do webinars, you can do webinars on Meetin. If you want to stream your meetings to other platforms, you can do that there. And it has just a lot of widgets and functionality. The widgets features have the ability for you to create your own little widgets and functionality within that platform. So there's another product, probably about 150 plus, probably $175 worth of value, including our mastermind. And we'll let maybe some of the people talk about the mastermind, but I've had people say, a number of people say that the mastermind alone is worth the membership cost for the pro membership. So the pro membership is only $79.95. We have people signing up who just get the pro membership because they can get the CRM cheaper than if they were to go get the CRM and use it for their business. And then the fact that they can now have NowSite and Meetin. And then, of course, like I said, oh, by the way, you get an entire business and an entire product line that you get to share with people and generate revenue. So it's a fabulous one. When Mark was talking about signing people up, if you're a rep and you sign someone up as a pro, you get paid $50. But if you're a pro member and you sign up another member on your team as a pro member, you get paid $100. So you sign up one pro member a month and you've paid for that difference in your memberships. So we've really tried to make it a no-brainer for people. What I would like to do is maybe Doc or Denise, if you would like to unmute and share a little bit of your thoughts on the mastermind, because I know both of you have been there on several occasions now.
Yeah, let me touch on that before. I'd love Harvey to speak. I think he's on the phone right now, but let me tell you something about this mastermind. We have Steve has a partner, Dusty Staub. His TED Talk is on our website. He's paid $10,000 a day by Fortune 100 companies to fly in, and Steve gleaned all of his knowledge and all these things for training in his Pono University as a partner of Dusty's to be involved. Now, Dusty is also an angel member and a VP of the company. We're just blessed to have him. He's authored 4 books. And so what Steve brings in that mastermind, I joined it last Monday, I came away with so many ahas, and it was just fabulous. Harvey, I'd love it. Could you unmute and just tell us why Solveres for you and what you think about the mastermind program?
I was exposed to Solveres 4 months ago, October or September, and I was in it and I saw the action and the energy, and I said, oh, okay, I'll do this. And as it went on, it kept growing, and the program has really good energy with really good people. And so along comes the mastermind from Steve. And Steve is a mastermind at what he does. I have never seen anybody as cool as Steve is when he handles people. But I'm learning a great deal about selling. I missed that course in my years in college. And I'm finding out lots of things that I actually didn't know. And I'm the kind of person that if you give me a to-do list, I'll go do it. And that for me is what I need.
Thank you, Harvey. And I'm going to, we're running a little long here, but I think it's really good information. You mentioned you'd like Denise to talk about the mastermind, and then I'm gonna wrap this up here. And I'm also going to give out my phone number. You know, the neat thing about this is we're all accessible right now. There was a lot of information in that compensation plan presentation that I did. If you have any questions, if you have a goal where you want to be at 5,000 in 6 months and 10,000 in a year and in residual income, I can tell you exactly what you need to do. The footprints are in the snow. You don't want to reinvent the wheel. You want to do it exactly the way we lay it out for you to do it. And Denise, if you're still there, I'd love for you to share some of your thoughts. There we go.
Yes.
Hi, Denise.
I apologize. My dinner just arrived.
Okay.
I had my camera off. Anyway, what I really appreciate about the mastermind and all of the other meetings is we really are a sum of the whole. We really do share and collaborate from a place of service and with open hearts and open hands and open minds. And I think that's what I really appreciate the most. Everybody respects each other. Nobody, I've worked in organizations where people were just all about themselves. They would steal ideas. They would steal your clients, anything else, right? I don't have that here at all. Willing to share. I really like my team. I'm trying to build my team, sharing, working with a lot of different nonprofits and educating and really trying to make a difference and not just make money, but make a difference. So that's what I have to say for now.
Thank you. And you know, we have it's like a buffet. We have such a neat variety of our solutions. You can actually build a business, an entire business, just on one of our solutions. Let me give you an example. Bill Shaw brought in Bank Breezy. Bank Breezy, they do loans for businesses, not real estate secured. You don't even have to show your tax returns or have great credit. And they fund the next day. And they just want to see 3 months of your bank statements for your company. And it's powerful. And the commissions are incredible. And when we were first negotiating, there's a sliding scale of 50 to 70%. I want to go all the details, but we negotiated going right to 70% for our members, and these commissions are in the tens of thousands. And it's just powerful. You literally could earn 6 figures. Forget building a Solveres business, which actually I want you to do, but forget that. You could earn 6 figures just with any one of our solutions. It's really exciting. So again, as I mentioned, I'm going to give you my phone number. So if you have more questions about the comp plan, I'm the one, or any of us you can talk to. But again, this is Mark, and my number is 503-449-7788. And as we develop a relationship, I'll put you in my phone. It's early enough to do that. We'll be able to do this 6 months from now, but we can now. And imagine going out for $189 and hiring 10 consultants that are basically CEOs in their own right in their own industry. That's what you get in your back pocket.
I think Keith Crawford has a question.
Sure. And then after this, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, and you can call me anytime. But Keith, I'm glad to have you share, buddy. Please.
Yeah, I have a real specific question about real estate. So I don't know if I should share it in the open meeting, or can I hang around and ask the question afterwards?
Well, I'll tell you what, Keith. Go ahead and here's what I'm going to do. Go ahead and ask the question. I'm going to give you a 20-second answer, and then you can give me a call right after this meeting. But go ahead and ask the question.
Okay, the question is, I have a lady that she inherited a house in San Diego, and she's having trouble with inheritance tax. So is there any type of solution that Solveres offers for that?
No, I'm sorry. We don't get involved in that. I appreciate it. But we have a lot of experts, though, and that's not my thing. But there are people here that can refer you to people. So
gotcha. That's what I wanted to find out. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so
I'm sorry. I think there was another question to that, wasn't there, Keith? If she because she inherited it, if she wants to sell it, how does she get the realtor that's involved in that area so that Keith gets the credit?
Okay,
I can line that all up.
Yeah, listen, I'll tell you what, Bo will take care of that. I could talk for 10 minutes about that, but let's do that outside the meeting.
That's what I was typing in. That was what I was typing in the chat about.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I just love Carol Sue. She's so fun.
She's great. She's great. Yeah.
Okay, this is Mark. I want to thank everybody for coming. I am going to end it. Call me anytime. Come Saturday. And these leads, they're all the numbers and emails are perfect. These aren't just leads. These are prospects where you set the criteria. You go in and add in and put in there what you're looking for. Justin, the owner, has been a friend of mine for years, and he's put billions of people together, and that's what we are getting and no one else is. So again, thank you all for joining. We really are having a lot of fun. I look forward to being part of our family. Thank you. That's the end, you guys. Good night.
See you Saturday.
Good night, everyone.
Thing about Trump's indictment for 3 hours? We knew he was going to be indicted. We know it's a political persecution. We know